Clocks ticking, screen glow, chat about to light up. Headlines look wild, yeah, we're about to write up. No scripts, no filter, just truth on the mic. If it's breaking tonight, then we breaking it right. Scrolling through the noise, cut the signal from static. They spin it one way, we go full cinematic. Facts in the fire, yeah, we test what they say. If it don't make sense, we're tearing it away. Chat, pull up, yeah, I see you in the feed. Got the tea, got receipts, got everything you need. No safe takes here, no playing pretend. We say it how it is, yeah, we said what we said. Real news, real talk. Sevvy going live, no cap, no spin. Yeah, we cut through the lies. Mic check, truth check. Yeah, we locked inside. If it's trending right now, then we're breaking it wide. Tech chat, rolling fast, got opinions on blast. We don't follow the wave, we're ahead of the mass. So sit back, lean in, let the chaos begin. Starting soon scream, but we're about to lock in. Hot takes incoming, yeah, they might sting, but we back it with facts, not the headline fling. Everyone loud, but they saying the same. We ask one question and it breaks the whole frame. From gaming to culture to whatever's at stake. If they twist in the truth, we don't hesitate. Bring the clips, bring the quotes, bring the context too. We don't play telephone, we show it to you. Wait, did they really say that? Nah, run it back, chat, clip that. We don't miss, we don't slack. Truth hits different when you see the full track. Real news. Real news, real talk. Sevvy on the air. If it's fake, if it's fun, yeah, we taking it there. No fear, no fluff, just a sharp, clean cut. When the stream goes live, yeah, you know what's up. So spam that chat, let's get loud, let's begin. Starting soon, fading, I'll be diving right in. From headlines to heat, yeah, we cover it all. Sevvy's in the building, real talk, no stop. Clocks ticking, screen glow, chat about to light up. Headlines look wild, yeah, we're about to write up. No scripts, no filter, just truth on the mic. If it's breaking tonight, then we breaking it right. Scrolling through the noise, cut the signal from static. They spin it one way, we go full cinematic. Facts in the fire, yeah, we test what they say. If it don't make sense, we're tearing it away. Chat, pull up, yeah, I see you in the feed. Got the tea, got receipts, got everything you need. No safe takes here, no playing pretend. We say it how it is, yeah, we said what we said. Real news, real talk. Sevvy going live, no cap, no spin. Yeah, we cut through the lies. Mic check, truth check. Yeah, we locked inside. If it's trending right now, then we're breaking it wide. Tech chat, rolling fast, got opinions on blast. We don't follow the wave, we're ahead of the mass. So sit back, lean in, let the chaos begin. Starting soon scream, but we're about to lock in. Hot takes incoming, yeah, they might sting, but we back it with facts, not the headline fling. Everyone loud, but they saying the same. We ask one question and it breaks the whole frame. From gaming to culture to whatever's at stake. If they twist in the truth, we don't hesitate. Bring the clips, bring the quotes, bring the context too. We don't play telephone, we show it to you. Wait, did they really say that? Nah, run it back, chat, clip that. We don't miss, we don't slack.
Hello everybody, happy Father's Day. I am so excited to be here today. It is so hot, so I'm just wearing a tank top today. It is absolutely insanely hot. If you're wondering, it's 74 degrees out, and oh my god, I am sweating. It's just insane. I got done with an amazing workout. I'm ready to go. It always feels so good to like be able to kind of like see how much progress you have made. It's absolutely amazing. But I'll talk more about that in just a little bit. Let me say hello first to all of you guys. Hello Gamer Man over in Twitch, which I know it's Cool Gamer. Hello Cool Gamer in Twitch, much appreciated that you're there as well. And hello Kick. I see Buster Voodoo is in chat, and Cool Gamer is also there. Hello, hello. 74 degrees is hot. Yes, it is. It's so hot. I am dying. But I'm also rocking this wig. I was like, you know what? You know what? This is a wig situation. I love the wigs. I love wearing different type of wigs, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make sure that this one is just really cute and everything. And I like this color. It's like this soft pink lilac color, so I spent some time like making sure that it looked nice and everything. So I'm excited. It looks cute. But yeah, it is so fucking hot. 74 degrees is hot. You guys should see me. Like, generally the thing too is like, oh no, let me finish saying hello to chat first. I'm gonna get sidetracked probably so many times today, and that's all right. Hello, Saw. Thank you, Saw, for being here. Much appreciated. I will go ahead and pin that. You can donate to me straight from Streamlabs. Follow everything, join my Discord, the link tree. All my socials are there in the link tree. So Rumble is there. Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Lurking for Eva. Much appreciated. We have, let's see, we have, what am I thinking about? My Instagram is there. My Twitter is there. Rumble, Kick, Twitch, everywhere that I live. And I'm here. Go get a fan. I do have a fan. I have a fan right here. I do have a fan. I do have a fan right here. Also, my AC is going on, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I do have a fan. Oh, thank you for the follow, Soy Jack. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for the follow. All right. Hello, Gerald Lee says, "Hey, Queen, happy Sunday." Thank you. I am doing great. I'm doing great. Hello, Colin. How are you doing? Hello, Heath Nation. Oh, Heath Nation, I have not seen you in a hot minute. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Duane. No First Light video game. Love your channel. Thank you. I did finish the game. So this is the thing. I did. You have to turn the fan on. Otherwise, it has no effect. I guess it's a little bit farther out. Hold on a second. It's a little bit farther out. So give me a second so I can just move it. I'll just move it a little bit closer. There you go. I just moved it a little bit closer. There we go. So now it is moved closer. It was probably a little bit too far away. Dwayne. Oh, it's Dwayne. I said Dwayne or I said Dwayne. But thank you, Buster Voodoo, for the correction. Much appreciated. Dwayne. Okay, maybe it is Dwayne. Is it Dwayne? Dwayne. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Straight Sith male. Well, I was 9 Easter morning on my. Let me just. Oh my god. All right, I think this is safe to read. I had to like read it for a second to make sure that I didn't fuck it up. It was something that I could read. Straight Sith male says, when I was 9 Easter morning, my dad was firing shots outside the back door, walked back into the house, and told all of us he just killed the Easter bunny. Miss that old man. He's sitting on my shelf. Oh my god, I love that stories. That stories are amazing. It is like the little stuff that they do that really end up making such a big difference, right? Today I'm live streaming Mafia Definite Edition game. Oh, I did like the Mafia. Are you doing Old Country? They are coming out with a new DLC. I did like Mafia, the Old Country. That was fun. I liked it except for the ending. So if they would have changed the ending to something a little bit more different, then I would have loved it even more. The game is pretty solid. I liked it. It was really good. Hello, Cool Gamer. How are you? Hello, Anthony Way. Thank you, goes in chat. Hello, Dragatello. Ahoy. Hello, how are you? Nanimus. So how is it, Sevvy, that looks better than the actual actresses? Of what? Exactly. Of what? Because that's a very low bar. I mean, come on. Have you seen some other people? It's very low bar compared to some people. Just saying. Nick Havoc is in chat. Hello, Nick C. Brew. Hello. Hope you're having a great day. day. Yes, I'm good. I'm so excited. I already spent time with my dad. So I'm here. I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. When did the hair color change? Heath, it's a wig. It's a wig. My real hair color. Well, my real hair color is black, as you can tell, because of my eyebrows. But my blonde hair is still there. See, it's a wig. I talked about how I put on the wig because I really wanted to wear this wig. Isn't it hot and humid in Minnesota? It is so hot and it is so humid. It is insane. It's insane. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Fan on full here. Yeah, for sure. Hello, Frank. How are you? Thank you, James Nolan, for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, Dylan over in Rumble says, "Hey, Sevvy, I like your dress." It's a tank top. It is a tank top. It's not. Sevvy Love's big chest is not following. Thank you for the follow. I am a little bit concerned about what that account is going to say. But hello. Thank you for the follow. Blue Octopus is in chat. Hello. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Let me make sure I didn't keep it PG-13. I always keep it PG-13. Unless I'm drinking, then I make a lot of inappropriate jokes. That's when all the inappropriate jokes come around if I'm drinking. Which ends up being usually my Friday streams, because by that point I'm already drinking. So everything I say is completely inappropriate and completely racist, just to let you guys know. I do say hello to Sebrew. Matt Fun Cool says, ooh, hello, Matt Fun Cool. Double yes is in here. Hello, double yes. I'm gonna play the DLC. Oh my god, me too. I love Mafia Old Country. That game was so good. You know, I think like somebody asked before, if I could like remake one game, which one would I do? I think I would totally remake the Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, because that was the only game that oh, my camera is following me. That was the only game that I actually could not finish because I got really bad motion sickness. And you guys know this about me, and like I get really bad motion sickness depending on some games. Like for example, I can't play Apex because of that. I tried. I can't. Borderlands 2 gave me super bad motion sickness when you get in the car and stuff. That was pretty hard. The Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness gave me super bad. What? Why are you guys making this account? What is going on? No! What the hell? I am so concerned right now. What is going on? Grape is in kick and look, Grape. Oh my god, I'm dying. So did you give all your Diet Coke to your dad? No! Anthony, no! There's a line, and the line shall not be crossed, and that line is Diet Coke, okay? He can have everything else. Don't fucking touch my Diet Coke, okay? I don't have a knife or anything like that, but if I did, I will like stab him. I will stab him. That's what I would do. If he fucking takes my Diet Coke, that's stabbing. That's a stabbing offense. Oh, my camera is following me again. I'm gonna have to probably move this over here so I can get better access to it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Blue Octopus, for the 2 jewels. Oh, you get this one. I love my Stream Deck. I like this one. It goes, and this one. Oh, oops. I muted it by accident. I like the coin. My favorite one is this one though.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Let's go. Oh my god. Let's see. Going to list while playing my streaming. Oh, thank you, Matt Funko. Much appreciated. Anthony Waste is the real blonde. Your intro, LOL. My intro is amazing. I love my intro. Blue Octopus said a clap is sealed for 250 jewels. Let's go. And I just missed one. Sorry about that. Yeah, the camera loves me. This is gonna be weird. Hey, Leon is having his own fun. Sebrew with the gold coin for 10 jewels. You get that one, and you get this one. It's so funny. I love it. Grab the chancla. Yeah. I don't have a chancla, Nick. If I did, I would fucking grab the chancla. Okay, no joke. No joke. True story. So, so my sister like starts to mouth off to my mom, and like I can't remember exactly what they were saying. Like, and I was just like in the corner playing with my Game Boy. And I was playing with my Game Boy Advance just in a corner because I was like, yeah, whatever. Because like I was like, I was a nerd, but not a nerd. I was like a closeted nerd where I would play games, like, but like my friends didn't know I was a gamer. What is going on with these names? What is going on with these names? Oh my god. So I'm just like, so anyway, so like because it wasn't cool to play video games, so my friends generally, oh my god, where is this? Because I moved it here. Oh, there you go. What is going on? Oh my god, I am concerned for you. Please find God. Please find God. Anyway, so like she had so it's like, so anyway, because it wasn't cool to play video games, and I played a lot of video games because my dad got me into video game, which is so many stories I want to talk about my dad. And then I was like in a corner just playing with my Game Boy Advance, because I was just generally not interested in talking to my mom or talking to my sister. They spent most of the time, you know what, I just fucking give up with my camera. It's just gonna follow me. That's okay. And anyway, so they're doing that, and she starts to mouth off to my mom. My mom is like, she's like sitting on her bed, you know, because we're in her bedroom, and I'm just like in a chair, like just like lounging back in a chair, just lounging back and stuff. And my sister is like by the door close to the TV. My mom grabs the remote control, turns towards her, grabs it, and then chucks it, hits her right on her forehead. And I burst out laughing. I'm laughing so hard. I was like, this is just absolutely insane that this is happening right now. My sister looks at my mom, you know, she starts to laugh, you know, and my mom is like, why the fuck are you laughing? And my sister then like something clicks in her head, and then she starts crying, and then she's like, I'm gonna report you to CPS because this is a crime. You should not be hitting a kid. And that just made me laugh even more. It's just so insane. My mom is crazy. My mom is insane. If you ever think about the crazy Latinas, hey, that's a poster child for my mom. Just seeing. And I think I've shown you pictures of her. If not, then I will show it again. Blue Octopus, yeah, send a clapping seal for 250 jewels. Sebrew sent a gold coin for 10 jewels. Thank you. Sevvy made me put my aircon on max. I don't know what that means. Tournament should start. It's not gonna stop. My mom is insane. Yeah, my mom is Sevvy's hilarious takes of childhood abuse. Oh, she was fine. She was fine. Oh, air conditioning. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, is that a video game? What's going on? What is going on? No, it was just absolutely crazy. You're gonna stab your dad over Diet Coke? Yes, I will. Yes, I will stab him over Diet Coke. Yes, but Saruda, you do have to interpret everything for me today. Yeah, but it's yeah, happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today and you're celebrating it. And if your father is not around, then I think this is a great time to remember your parents. Remember your father. Your mom sucks. I know, generally my mom sucks. My mom is the type of mom that would, again, I've told this story before, like her parenting style was to get other people to look to like make sure that we were okay while she left with her friends to go drinking. That was her type of parenting style, you know. So to me, that's not really what a mom is. But she was also like, she also did that, but then at the same time she was also a helicopter parent where she was just so fucking annoying, you know. So oh my god, all women to a version of your mother's. I hope not, I hope not. So the things that she would do is she would make sure that every single day an hour was completely planned, so I never ended up having any type of like freedom where I could just like not do anything. Because if she saw me, then she's like, "Oh, you're slacking off. Let me add something else to your schedule." So, for example, I would do. I hope I would be a better version of my parents. Yeah, I hope I would like learn from their mistakes. So what my mom would do is like, so generally we went. My mom had me go to a private school. And we knew the owner of the private school, Deport. I just missed that. It said Deport Sevvy. Oh my god, the Latina X. Good luck with that, cause I'm a citizen. Just saying. So generally like we would go to a private school. That means that we started our day around 8 and then we got home around 4. So we didn't really, our day didn't end at 2 p.m. like most public schools, right? You went the entire time. So we had, I think like 3 classes in the morning, then recess, then we had 2 more classes, then lunch, then 2 more classes, then recess, and then like 2 more classes. And then after that, assuming you didn't have extra stuff. So generally in school, I would do track. So then, you know, I didn't end up coming home until like 8 p.m. some days because they didn't do. Yeah, it's a private school. I went to a Catholic school, so yes, I had a Catholic school outfit that they forced me to wear, and I've talked about this too. Yeah, so I'll talk about that in a second, about the outfit, because that's another good story. So some days I didn't really get home until like 8 p.m. or something like that because of track and because of like just generally like the sports and stuff that I was doing, because like I also did basketball. I was pretty short, but everybody else was also short, so it was okay. And then like of course the days that I didn't have that I didn't have to stay after because of track or because of basketball, then my mom would sign me up for French classes, for guitar classes, for art classes. Like she would just make sure that there was something always in there to keep me busy all the time, because like if she would see me play video games, then she'll be like, "You're wasting your life. What the fuck are you doing?" So she was a helicopter parent when it came to that, you know, because like she just like tried to like push so much shit into me that it just made it really, really hard for me to be able to relax and have, you know, do anything else. So then what I ended up doing is when it was time to when it was time to like go to bed, she would put me to bed. Like she'll be like, "Okay, it's 8 p.m. It's time for you to go to bed." I would like turn off all the lights and then wait like half an hour, then turn them back on, and then just start playing video games. Because I had a Super Nintendo and everything in my bedroom, so I was like, or I have a computer, so that's when I would end up gaming. I also like told my mom, like I had like this entire, I did this PowerPoint presentation for her about how gaming was good to, you know, to help form a brain, you know, because it had a lot of puzzles, it had a lot of problem solving, and it actually helped develop the brain better. So I had this entire PowerPoint presentation for her, and then after that, then she allowed me to play more video games generally as a whole. So so it, like I actually had to convince her to let me play video games. My dad was like, because my dad usually traveled a lot. So when he was actually like back home, because we would get him home for maybe like a month or 2 months, and then he would have to ship out again, and then we wouldn't see him for most of the year because of his job. So when he was home, all we did, and I have like the best memories, you know, with this, with him, is like all we did was we would sit in my bedroom, and we would sit on the floor, And I totally missed rest in peace. In peace. Oh my god, guys. And all we would do is just play video games. So we would play Mario, Zelda. So we would play just everything there. So we played Doom together. It was just fun, and he understood that. And like my mom would like constantly try to like push me towards the let's get Sevvy like Barbie dolls, let's get her all this stuff. And my dad was like, nope, let's get her video games. So once I got a PC, I like had to convince my dad that I should have like, because we had a PC for the entire family. I had to convince my dad why I needed my own PC separate from the entire family so I could play games. And after I did that PowerPoint presentation for my mom, then like he agreed to give me my own PC, and that was pretty fun. No, my dad is not a better gamer than me. No way. Shield Wall Dragon. So I'm sure Leon is wondering if you still have the uniform. He has never asked, so I'm pretty sure that he has never asked. Or he's never, I don't know if he knows that. But anyway, so the straight Sith Mail says I dropped out of high school and got my GED when I was 16. That is pretty cool, dude. Well, good for you. That's amazing. That's amazing that you did. That's amazing. I do know that other people also dropped out. I know that Leon also dropped out too. And he also got his GED as well. And he has talked about this on stream as well. Dominique says, I went to Catholic school for a few years, missed most of the 80s because of it. And because I was a toddler for middle of the decade. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I like Catholic school, but my Catholic school I had a lot of problems with. They did a lot of things that I didn't particularly agree with. Like for example, they forced you to go to mass every Wednesday, and it was so boring. I'm a horrible Catholic. I'm a Catholic. I'm a horrible Catholic. Because I don't go to church every weekend. Sorry, God. Sorry. I don't go to church every weekend like other Catholics do. My mom did say like, okay, you guys try it out, see if you like it. If you don't like it, then you guys don't have to go to mass every week. And me and my sister and some of our friends tried to go to mass, and we were really bored. We were like, nah, this is not for us. So after that, we just didn't bother going to mass. I mean, I'll still go to mass some days. You know, I'm still a member of the Catholic Church here. I heard you saying on Hypno last night that Leon was wearing my. I said that as a joke. So a lot of the stuff I say generally is like I say it as a joke. Obviously, he has never been in my closet or worn my clothes. It was a joke. Yeah. So so I don't like the fact that they force you to go to mass every Wednesday. That was, you know, it was really boring. And I basically make this entire thing where I appealed to the director and to the president, and I basically told them, you can't force me to go to mass every Wednesday. Keep in mind, I am Catholic too. This is a Catholic school, okay? And I said, you can't force me, I say me, Sevvy, not other people, me. You can't force me to go to Wednesday mass like everybody else, even though, again, this is a private school and a Catholic school, and I'm also Catholic. And my reason for it was because what if I'm not Catholic? What if I am not Catholic? Then you're infringing in my religious beliefs to not be Catholic and to have a different denomination of Christianity, or, you know, whatever it is they had. But let's face it, in South America, everybody's Catholic. And that was really my argument, which horrible argument, because one, Catholic school, private Catholic school. Two, I am Catholic. And they said, you know what? Yep, that checks out. You should not go to Catholic mass every Wednesday. And it was hilarious because every Wednesday the entire school, right? Because it's a private school, so they go from pre-K to, like, you know, senior year, all that. So everybody is there. and they break it out. But I think like they have like different subsections of it, so it's like really really big school. And they had the so I think like this was I think I made up this fucking shit when I was in junior high. So they had the entire like junior high, they forced everybody to stand there, you know, you had to stand there like wearing your proper Catholic attire and everything, and you had to be standing the entire time for mass, which I also kind of hated because I was just really bored. It's like I get really really bored really really fast, and so they forced everybody else to do this except for me. And then pretty soon, because one, I'm loud, obnoxious, so and I laugh really loudly, people tend to know if I'm not around because I'm always complaining, I'm always making a stink out of shit, or I'm always laughing at the most inappropriate times, you know. So pretty soon, let me tell you, did not take people that long to find out I was not in mass. And then they started complaining. So then the parents of my friends, and not friends, people who hate me, which is okay, they had their moms call the school to, yeah, it was a co-ed school. They had them call the school to complain, why the fuck is Sevvy out of mass and my kid still has to go to mass. It was like this entire campaign of parents being really really pissed off that I got away with something and their kids didn't. So I had a glorious 2 weeks to myself where all I did was I just went to art and I just did art. I drew, you know, I painted. So I just like, because I had the entire room for myself, you know, so it's like, oh yeah, this is fun. Like everybody else is suffering through mass for a good hour. I'm here drawing and just having the time of my life. So it was absolutely hilarious. So unfortunately, I think because like first week everybody realized, and then the phone calls and the letters started happening. By week 3, that meant that everybody in junior high then had the option of either going to mass or choosing music or art or like physical ed or anything like that. Did I get punished? No. I got away with so much shit. See, I just missed a super chat. The late plug of Muddy Waters sent a $2 super chat for Leon. The G in GED stands for gay. You know what? And just because of that, I will send that to Leon. Give me a second. Make sure that he knows. Make sure that he is aware. Hold on. There we go. Done. What's it, Latin mass? Yes, it was in South America. It was in Spanish. It was boring. It was boring as shit. It was super boring. I didn't need that. Holy Mother of Church decided to take the path of least resistance with Sevvy. Yes. Yep. Co-ed school. Yes. We know you get bored. Yeah. I did not get punished. Look at what you started. Shield Wall Dragon says, when I was in the military, if I ever picked up the phone, the first thing I heard was, what the fuck? And you knew it was going to be an interesting conversation. Yeah. Hello, Abe's gonna get ya. How are you? Yeah, so he has their own rules. Sorry, God. Yeah, I do. So another thing too that kind of happened, it's kind of funny. Let me think. With the outfit. So okay, so the outfit for school, the Catholic outfit, as you know, it has the pleated shirts, you know, skirts, sorry, the pleated skirts. It has the pleated skirts, you know, and it had like very very specific rules. Could only really go up to like here. So it had to like not be fully like to your knee, it had to be up, it had to be midway in. So that's generally the Catholic outfit. You had to wear very specific like dress shoes with it, white socks, you know, very specific like shirt that you had to wear that was colored. It was not a button up. No, it was a button up shirt. Yeah, it was a button up shirt that had to be colored. It had the logo of the school and everything, and you had to kind of fit that. And of course, you had the V sweater, because it was a V-neck sweater that you had to wear that had the school colors and everything. Anyway, so overall, okay, in theory, it sounds absolutely amazing, right? It sounds absolutely amazing. However, however, the problem is, like, it can get really, really cold. So you have to wear that. So unless you had gym, you had to wear a skirt every other day, right? So basically, we only had gym twice in the week. That means that for 3 days, I had to wear a skirt. And I would get really, really chilly. So I complained about that. And I was like, this is not right. Like, it's not fair. I'm cold. When I'm waiting for the bus, I'm cold. Because, so generally in Bogota, say, for example, in the morning, it would be like 50 degrees, right? Then around noon, because Colombia is right in the equator line, and what that means is that the temperature really is based on where you're at, like how close you are to the sun. And Bogota is it's in a plateau, right? So, you know, in the morning it would get really, really, really cold, and then in towards the middle of the day, then it would get to be like 70s and 80s, and then it will go back down to 50s. So that's generally what the temperature is in Bogota. We didn't have seasons, so we you know, you didn't have winter, fall, summer, spring. You know, it was just the same temperature all around, and it just really sucked. And I did not enjoy being cold in the morning, you know, because you couldn't wear anything else. Like, you had no pants, you know, you had to wear that. So I complained about that. I went and complained to the director, which at this point I think hated me, because I complained about everything. I was like, why do I have to do this? I don't agree with this. Why? No, I don't like this. No. And I complained to him, and he, by the way, was the son-in-law of the owner of the school, and the owner of the school was basically my second mom. So I love her. She's amazing. But she was basically my second mom. So he knew pretty much that I got away with whatever I wanted. So because they let me get away with whatever I you know, what happened. All right, have fun mowing your lawn. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Anyway, so he knew that. And he looked at me and he said, because that is what the uniform is, and unless there is some type of medical condition that will prevent you from wearing a skirt, then, you know, because, you know, it's cold, then you have to wear it. And I was like, oh, you motherfucker, you say I cannot. Well, lo and behold, I then go to my mom and I tell my mom, hey, this is not fair. This is what the director said. I don't want to wear the fucking skirt. It's cold. It's insane. I don't like this. So my mom was like, all right, hold up. So she called one of her friends who is a doctor. And he was a pediatrician. And he was the coolest pediatrician, and he met with me and we talked, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna say you're allergic to the cold. That's what he said. He actually said I was allergic to the cold, and because of that, his medical advice and recommendation was that I wear pants instead of skirts. He actually said that. He actually said that I was allergic to the cold. This is why I know fucking generally, like, the doctor's letters that people get for the most part are just a bunch of bullshit. Because I basically said I don't want to wear skirts. And I know I'm not allergic to the cold, Anthony. I'm not allergic to the cold. I just didn't want to wear a skirt because it was really cold in the morning. So he gives me this. So I go in with like the best pan face I can get. And I go in and I bring the letter to the director, and I was like, well, here you go. I have a letter explaining why I cannot wear skirts anymore. It was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. So then, for the rest of the time, for the rest of the year, I was the only one that got to wear pants. All the other girls were forced to wear skirts except for me. It was glorious. It was absolutely amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Sevvy has been a lawyer since she was a kid, it seems. Yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And I would say my mom and my dad were in it, and they supported my bullshit argument. So I didn't have to wear skirts. It was great. Hey, Lawrence Knight is in chat. Hello. Yeah, it was so funny. Of course, everybody got really pissed off because I was not wearing skirts like everybody else. So my sister, then the next year, so not this year, but the next year, you know, because she was also really mad. It's like, dude, you could have done this too. You could have said you were allergic to the cold as well, but she didn't do it. For some reason, she thought it was immoral. Oh my god, I now I'm thinking this like really shows like this probably does not bode well for lawyers if I'm like, hey, it's immoral. Hello, Justin Blaze, how are you? And I don't know if I still have the uniform. So anyway, so then the next year, well, like, there I am rocking my pants. What's up? You know, my sister starts a petition in the school to have alternative like dress up days. So instead of the skirts, formal days, instead of the skirts, girls can buy pants if they want. So they can choose to wear either skirts or pants. Her petition got, I don't know, I think everybody in the world signed it. Signed that petition. So my sister did the petition because of course, you know, she's weird and she does that shit. She obviously is, and you guys know she lives in San Francisco. She lives in California. She's weird, okay? She's like blue-haired fucking weird, so we'll just leave her over there. She starts a petition. She gets the school to change the uniform policy, but it's all because everybody was so outraged by the fact that there I was rocking my pants because I didn't want to wear skirts. This is why your sister is a good sister? Anthony! Hello, Rockhound Dog, how are you? Bully Dog Conray. Yeah, more Spanish grifting for launching periships. Santa María Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe, Ciudad de Trinidad, 1701 in the year of our Lord. Ah, pretty cool, pretty good. Blue-haired weird versus bleach blonde normal. Well, Basibudu, what do I say? I am normal. I'm the most normal person ever. Okay, I say that, but also I'm a little bit crazy because you have to keep in mind, one, I'm a woman, and then two, I'm Latina. So there's gonna be some crazy involved in here. Some days probably way weirder than others, but that's all right. Yeah. So going back to like just, I don't know, if you guys have any good father stories, I mean, I'm really curious what it is. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep talking about my childhood and my nostalgia and gaming, and then my dad. There was this one time. This is true story, guys. True story, because they're all true stories. My dad. Oh, I would say my dad was a rock. He was definitely a rock. He's always been really, really strong. You know, I would, in some regards, some other regards, he hates confrontation, which I don't think that's necessarily a good thing if you hate confrontation and you don't want to confront or fix a problem. But, and I say that I think he was strong, because he was kidnapped 3 times. So think about this for a second. He was kidnapped by the guerrillas 3 times while he was in Colombia. And I never found out about it. I never found out about it until I was much, much older. Terry Crystal redeemed no Diet Coke during the stream, and then he redeemed Diet Coke. I'm confused, Terry Crystal. Do you want me to drink Diet Coke or not drink Diet Coke? And Matt Funkel says, I have not seen my father in a long time. Some people don't have good relationships with their father, and that's all right. Yeah, he was kidnapped 3 times. He was kidnapped 3 times because they wanted the company he was with to pay money to set him free, and the company did pay money to get him, to be free and everything. And then they let him out. But he did say that he like, and I what I know of this came from what my mom told me and what my sister told me. Thank you, Terry Crystal. Cheers. Kidnapped. But let's face it, I have an accent. I don't know what I said. I probably said it wrong anyway. Let's face it. Yeah, so it was, so the little I know was that they try to grab people like when they're in transit, because once they get to the place that they need to get, then generally at that point, it's oops, there goes the ring. They generally, it's more of like a locked type of facility and stuff, so it's really hard for them to get people, so they can only really end up, yeah, gorillas, not gorillas. Thank you, late plug of Muddy Water sent a $2 super chat saying, gorillas, not gorillas. Yeah, I do have an accent, that's all right. Where the thing go? Give me a second. I found it. We're good. Okay, I found it. We are good. All right. So the entire thing. Yeah. So what I do know is that they grab people midway through. That's what I know. So he was in transit when he was grabbed, and from what I heard was that they ended up blindfolding him, and he was like tied to a chair and stuff. I don't think that they did anything really bad or anything like that, because I mean, they just wanted the money. That's all they did. They just wanted the money from the government, right? So that's just mostly what they did. Yeah, so, but I'm really glad, and I say he was strong because I never found out about it. My mom said that it was really, really hard for him to go through that, but he's never really talked about it, so I don't really know. I just know a little bit. They did let him go, and he was safe. They did not hurt him, but he did say, from what I hear, that it was scary. Yeah, that's all levels of messed up. And, it comes with the territory, because a part of the job, they do pay hazard pay, which is if you go to a country that's going to be dangerous, you get extra pay for that. Captain Giratina is in chat. Hello, History Eraser Button. How are you? I'm with my dad now. Happy Father's Day. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all of you guys. Yeah, so it is pretty hard for sure. I do know that when he was stationed in Venezuela, he had to stay and make sure that everybody else got out. So from what he told me about this, hello, Kate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Went down the wrong pipe. There we go. From what I do know, is that when he was in Venezuela, he had to make sure everybody else got out, and he was the last one to get out. So he had to coordinate, make sure everybody got plane tickets, everybody got out safely. Because at some point, what he told me was, at some point, Chavez I think that was his name, Chavez, right? The dude from from Venezuela. That was his name, Chavez, right? Hold on, this is like all twisted here. Chavez decided that he wanted to nationalize the oil, and he didn't want to give, yeah, Hugo Chavez. He didn't want to. He didn't want. He didn't want U.S. companies or foreign companies stealing their oil. It was this big thing. And what he told me, because I'm trying to remember, what he had said was because Chavez had made a big stink about how the U.S. was stealing all of the Venezuelan oil, and they were enriching themselves off Venezuela while everybody in Venezuela was poor or something, and they were having some hard time doing that. And because Chavez was trying to win the big populist vote, and my dad had mentioned that he was running more of a let's restore Venezuela, let's have some pride in who Venezuela is or something like that. So their solution was to kick out all foreigners. That was their solution. My dad mentioned that another company's president or something, can't remember, was jailed. He was sent to prison because he was speaking out against Chavez, so he was sent to prison for that. So there was a lot of fear, and my dad had to get everybody out. And then he was the last one to leave. So I remember talking to him about it, and just asking, like, why would you stay? Like, why would you make sure that nobody else could, like, why you? Why does it have to be you, right? Like, why did you stay? My dad's job at that time, he was like, can't remember what it was. I think he was like, he was like in charge of operations. So he would be in charge of the operations in the whatever country he was in. So because of that, he had to make sure everybody got out. Then later on, he moved from that type of job, being in charge of the operations, to just being safety. So he focused more on safety. And then he was involved when they did the big oil spill that happened with VP. Like, a lot of people were involved. He was one of the people that was involved in that too. So a lot of people were involved in that. He was one of the people that was involved in trying to figure out what happened with the VP oil spill too. So he ended up just moving more towards the safety part of it. But at that time, he was in charge of the operations, so he had to make sure to get everybody out. Make Venezuela great again, says Rex. Yeah, probably. More like make Mexico great again. But what I do think it's actually hilarious, the most hilarious part was after Chavez died. I can't remember how he died. I don't know, but I know he's dead. After he died, the most hilarious part was the other dude that was running after him. I remember like from what I remember reading, that he was running or something, and he had made the statement that Chavez had come to him and told him he was basically the anointed one, because he came to him in the shape of some type of yellow bird or something. Like, he was a yellow bird that came to him. Yeah. History says, hence why their oil industry has no infrastructure or improvement while nationalized. Yeah, exactly. They don't. And my dad later on did go back to Venezuela, because in Venezuela reached out to the company that my dad was working with, and they wanted some advice on how to drill for oil, because obviously they didn't know what they were doing. And I remember my dad talking about it and saying they just refuse to do anything. They don't care about being efficient or effective, right? They're trying to do everything as low as possible, so they're not gonna be able to get through much of the oil anyway. So I remember him talking about it and just saying like they're not listening. Like we gave him advice and they're really not even bothering at all. Yeah. It's just crazy. No, I'm not gonna give him my Diet Coke. Are you crazy? We talked about this. Yes, Deepwater Horizon. That is the movie. Yeah, Deepwater Horizon. Steel Leg History. Hello. How are you? Be blessed. I just hit. Oh, you hit 1,008 subs. Congratulations, Steel Leg. That is amazing. Diet Coke chicken, not stirred. If I'll go to a war country. Hello, Shadow Warden. I've been to Afghanistan after Biden's pullout and Somalia. Wow, that's crazy. My dad was in Chad before Chad fell, and he had to flee Chad as like it was falling. So my dad was there, because he was assigned to Chad when that happened, and then they moved him. I think while they found a different place for him to be at, I think they just put him in Paris for a while, so he could be there at the headquarters there for a while, while they figure out what other country to send him to because of what happened with Chad. And I remember because he was there with my mom, and I remember him I remember my mom, not my dad. I remember my mom like showing me pictures and like doing like this. This is what Chad looks like. This is what Chad looked like while we were there. You know, and I remember my mom telling me how insane it was with the sand. How like you had to make sure like if a storm was coming, everything you had to shut down everything because the sandstorms were wild. So that's crazy. History says Biden's pullout of Afghanistan was such a clusterfuck. After a massive show of weakness to China, Iran, everywhere. Of course it was. It was Biden. So yes. Yes, the correct answer is yes. That fucking sucked ass. Yes, it was horrible. Your dad had a horrible job, says Anthony. His job was difficult. I'll give you that. Also paid well. That's why he did it. It sucked, but then again, like it put food on the table. Sometimes you have to do whatever job you can to put food on the table. I'm sure everybody would agree with it. Like, let's face it, there are days where I love my job, and there are days where I absolutely hate my job completely. I just don't want to do my job anymore. So, Buster Buddha says it was not Biden. It was whoever was running the country while he was in office. You're also not wrong, Buster Buddha. You're also not wrong. Also not wrong at all. Steel Leg of History says, we found out that we had a link to Tsar of Russia. My last family member fled Russia to come to the United States, and those who stayed were sent to the camps and wiped out all of my bloodline. Wow, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. It was the auto pen. Yeah, it was probably auto pen. Caviton says Hugo Chavez passed in a military hospital from massive heart attack and complications from cancer. Oh, really? Okay. Well, there you go. No, sometimes I do like it, but there's days that I don't. There's definitely days that I don't like it, that I just want to be done. I want to do something else. If I could, it would be absolutely amazing to be like do streaming full time. That would be amazing if I could do that, but I don't. I need to probably do way more than that in order for that to happen, in order for that to be feasible, because generally like streaming doesn't come with health insurance, and it's again like it's just always like you never know what you're gonna get. But I love streaming anyway, so I love streaming. So I do this whenever I can because I do like it, and I do have fun talking to you guys and just hanging out, which is why I'm just doing it, just chatting stream today, celebrating Father's Day, getting to know you guys, telling you stories about my life. It's fun stuff. It's fun. History says, I really want to know who was calling the shots the last half of Biden years and running the auto pay too. That would be a good question, History. I don't know. I really don't know. Cage says, I missed my first son's birth by a month because I was in deployment, and that sucked. I'm so sorry. That sucks. That definitely sucks. Yeah, that definitely sucks. Missing birthdays, missing when your kids are born. That is very very difficult. That sucks. Rock Hound Dog says, I miss. Well, hold on. In fact, I'm personally guessing that the Chinese were behind the Iranian revolt. Oh, you think so? I wouldn't be surprised. Leon does it. Yeah, Leon does it. Most insurance is a scam. Yeah, most insurance is a scam for sure. It sucks because you still have to pay so much fucking money anyway. And that's the one thing I just don't like about insurance. Hello, Mars Monkey Max. How are you? So the thing I don't like about insurance is insurance used to be good and now it's not because everything is co-insurance. So you have to pay a deductible before they pay anything, and your deductible could be, I don't know, if you're lucky, $1,000. If you're not lucky, your deductible could be $5,000. So you have to pay $5,000 out of pocket before the insurance covers anything, right? And then once the insurance starts to cover something, then you get a copay. Okay, you'll pay the copay. And then you get co-insurance. And co-insurance usually is you pay 40% and they pay 60%. Or depending on what you're getting at, then you pay 80% and they pay 20%. So at that point, you're just forking out all the money. And what sucks the most is the fact that those prices that get billed are not real. They're not fucking real prices. So if you really think that an IV bag is $5,000, then hey, I have a bridge I can sell to you. Or the fact that they ended up giving you one little pill and then they're gonna charge you $2,000 for that one little fucking pill. That's fucking insane. And what generally happens is insurance tends to overinflate their prices. So when they're making contracts with say companies, right? So like your employers, companies, whatever, or in the market exchange, they make contracts for a different price down, where they cut the prices. So instead of say something costing $20,000 in the contract, it'll cost $10,000, but then the real price of it ends up being more like $2,000. And you guys can see, and the Affordable Care Act is the most fucking retarded thing. I'm so glad they stopped imposing a penalty for not having insurance, because that's fucking retarded. There are no Bucky's in Minnesota. No, they're not. Tara Crystal says, as Jeremy once said, Biden's administration is Obama's third term. You are correct there. You are correct. Biden only ran because it was like, everybody's like, hey, look at me. I basically agree with what Obama did. That's the only reason why he ever won, period. See, fucking sucks. He's a retard. Why would you put him ever in any place of authority? Dental is good. But the prices are messed up. You guys know that there are websites where you can actually go see the real prices of things, like the prices of how much things will cost you. And where you go will also affect the prices. So if you have the time and you're ever shopping, so say you're gonna have some type of surgery, you can compare the prices from the different hospitals and then see the price difference. Let me pull it up. Let me find this, because this is pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys know this, but let me find it. I know there is one in Minnesota. I'm trying to remember who did this. Who did this? Okay. But there's places where you can actually see this. Let's see. Does it show? Let's see. Let's assume you're getting, what would be a good surgery? Let's say you're what is it called? Where like something like the thing on the side of your stomach, that appendix. Let's do appendix. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. All right. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm just made up the. I'm just looking this up by. Let me go to the other screen here. Putting it out there. This is not my zip code, but I'm just using this as reference so you guys can see things in Minnesota. All right. Hold on. All right, I'll just make this bigger. Oh, I guess I can't make it that big. All right. Maybe I could maybe like this. Okay. Whatever. You guys can kind of see it. So the important thing is like in this one, when you're comparing costs, right? For an appendectomy, right? You can have, you know, you can see how some situations there'll be like 1900 for the appendectomy in Glencoe, Minnesota. You go to Amory, Wisconsin, you know, it's $2,000. If you go to Glencoe Regional Health, again, it like just shows by the code of what they have to do. It shows all the different prices, right? So for Hennepin County Medical Center, it's $3,000, right? It's $3,000. So, like as I was saying, it's a fucking joke, right? So, but you can also kind of look to see what the real cost is. So, if you have the time, right, if you are able to look into it, it's not an emergency, and you know you're gonna have a procedure, you can compare prices. You know, some of those prices are hidden, but you can compare prices to kind of see what the real prices of, you know, what is going to show up in your bill. Because one of the biggest concerns that people have, because the number one reason for debt in America is medical insurance bills, right? Because if you think about it, you have an emergency, you go to the hospital, you don't get to ask them, hey, sorry, excuse me, before you charge me this, can you please let me know how much is this gonna cost me? They're not gonna do that. It's a fucking scam. They know they got you by the balls, right? And so if you have the ability to look ahead of time, you definitely can. Paying taxes back sucks. Yeah, taxes also is theft. Taxation is theft. Insurance is a scam. I agree. Yeah. Speaking of insurance, thank you, Sebrew, for the $2 super chat. Have you seen the Fauci report? I have not. If you link me to it, if you send it to me, I can go over it. I'll look at it. It is a fucking joke. I agree. It is fucking insane. Let me go back to what I was looking at here. Steel Leg History says, I could make you really pissed off if I told you how much my fake leg costs. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, do tell. I'm curious, Steel Leg. Do tell. Do let me know. Yeah. What really pissed me off about the entire thing was the fact that if you did not have health insurance, you would then have to pay a penalty in your taxes for not signing up for health insurance. And that was messed up. So no matter what, you were fucking screwed, right? If you, for some reason, don't have enough money to have health insurance, then yeah, let's force you to buy health insurance through the exchange, which also fucking sucks. But then they say, don't worry, bro. Trust me, bro. Trust me. We'll give you some deductions because you're fucking poor. It's like, you motherfucker. And those fucking deductions, they suck. The insurance didn't cover shit. So what's the fucking point? What is the fucking point? Cole Hauser sent a $20 super chat and didn't say anything. Oh, what a legend. What a legend. Thank you, Cole Hauser, for the $20 super chat. You get this one. You got that one. That's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, trust me, bro, really. It's fucking insane. Yeah, the only good part about going to the hospital is the catheter. Oh my god, Buster Voodoo. It's fucking insane. The copay is bullshit. That co-insurance is even worse. Thank you, Sebrew. Let me just look at it right now. Alright, I got it. Oh my god. Are you kidding me right now? Jesus. Oh, we're gonna look at this right now. Alright. Okay, perfect. Alright. Press release. Let me make this bigger. So this is the press release for immediate release, June 18th, so a couple days ago. What? What? No fucking way. No way. No way. Are you guys seeing this? Oh wait, guys, I just seen this. I scrolled up too far down. What the hell is this? What? This was oh, that. No, I knew he lied. I knew he lied. I didn't know it was this bad. Okay, hold on. I need to fix this because this is obviously like there's more stuff here. Hold on. Oh my god, hold on. I have this grouped, so every time I click on it, if I don't click on it right. Oh, there you go. We'll just do it like this. Oh my god. What the hell? No! No way. Westward Smile. Hello, my dad is dead and I miss him. Please tell me more why insurance is a scam. Westward Smile, I am so sorry for your loss. I know there are many people out there whose fathers are not with them anymore. So I am sorry for your loss, you know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Saw says, Sevvy, my out-of-pocket is $5,000 and my deductible is $8K. Yeah. My ultrasound was $1,500. I don't know how much a hernia surgery is. I've been putting it off. Well, Saw, you know, I'm gonna send you this. Hold on. I'm gonna send you this link so you can look at it. I'm gonna send you the DM right now. Give me a second. And then you can Google how much it is. Just keep in mind, it goes by code. Let's see, where's Saw messages? There we go, Saw messages. Just go to this. It's called mycarecost.com. You know, it can help you. It can help you figure out costs. You want to look at it by the code. You know, just keep in mind there's different codes that they use, and just make sure that you get a referral, so it gets treated as a first tier and not third tier that doesn't get covered or auto. You know, yeah, just make sure you do that. This is insane. All right, we're gonna read through this. Press release for immediate release, and this is from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. Oh my god. All right. For immediate release. New evidence. Fauci manipulated intelligence and lied to Congress. Oh my god. You know, I think Leon is gonna love this. I'm gonna send this to him as well. Hold on. So he can look at it later. Okay. Before the COVID-19 pandemic, Fauci, as head of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, NIAID, provided millions of U.S. taxpayer dollars to fund dangerous gain-of-function research on bat coronaviruses at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Work which is now widely viewed as a source of the unintentional lab leak that sparked the pandemic. What? What? Oh my God. Dude needs consequences. Consequences. Oh my, he is a traitor. This is treason. This is treason. What? Oh my God, this is insane. Oh shit. Okay. Today, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard is releasing never before seen communications and documents exposing how Fauci worked with politicized career leadership. Sorry, I don't know how to say that word. It's hard. In the intelligence community to suppress the truth about his actions. To suppress the truth. Shut the front door. Oh my God. The virus leak, lab leak origins, and his role in directing U.S. funding. So we funded this? Us as the U.S., we funded the coronavirus? Oh, Anthony says, Sevvy, you're very itchy. I'm always itchy. You guys know I suffer from anemia. I have really low iron usually, and low iron comes with a couple of things. As side effects of having low iron. As you guys know, one is I bruise really easily. So if there's been times it's not so bad anymore because I not as bad as I started to get iron infusions. If I was scratching and I went like that, then immediately my skin would be purple and I would have super bad bruises. So I bruise really easily. I don't anymore because my iron levels are better, but when they're really low, it was really that bad. Another symptom of having low iron is I get really itchy, so I'm constantly itching is because of that, and I end up craving ice a lot. So I end up eating a lot of ice because that's also a symptom of low iron, unfortunately. So that's why I'm always eating ice and I'm always scratching is because of that. But I do get iron infusions, which have helped a lot, that keep me healthier, but it's still not the best. My body just generally doesn't process iron really well, so it doesn't retain it. Even if I do take iron medication or get iron infusions, it just still doesn't retain it well. So I need the iron infusions. Tulsi confirmed most of it. This is crazy. Oh, we funded this through NIH. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Buster Voodoo redeemed ice time. Thank you for that. I will go get ice in just 1 second. We do need a class action. Oh, you're right. He did get pardoned. You're right. What a fucking conspiracy, dude. This is insane. They knew what they were doing. They were insane. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, what are the symptoms of low phosphorus? Bully dog. Let me know. I don't know. Oh, this is insane. All right. Let's finish this one and then we'll get some ice. Wow. These documents expose Fauci's direct role in influencing and manipulating the intelligence community assessments on COVID-19 and how Fauci lied to Congress in 2024 when he denied under oath knowledge of or participation in discussions with intelligence officials about the research. The COVID-19 pandemic caused tremendous hardship and pain for millions of our fellow Americans and for countless peoples around the world. After years of lies, censorship, and cover-ups, the American people deserve transparency, truth, and accountability. I agree. The tactics used to hide the truth are straight from the deep state playbook. Politicized, self-serving leaders like Dr. Fauci covered up their own wrongdoing and abuses of power, manipulated intelligence, lied to Congress, and undermined a duly elected president by restricting his access to vital facts needed to keep the country safe. It is time the American people learn the real story. I agree. Yes, he is, Cage. He is. Of course he's a Democrat. Of course he's a Democrat. The materials released today are as a result of Gabbard's year-long declassification review in support of President Trump's maximum transparency mandate. During this process, ODNI. What is ODNI? Is this somewhere? Maybe it's the Office of Director of National Intelligence. Officials gathered testimony from multiple intelligence community whistleblowers who reported retaliation for challenging the internal community's manipulation of intelligence on the virus origins. That checks out. This unveiled a clear pattern of suppressing dissent, silencing critics, and burying evidence. Oh, shit. Fauci's close international community relationships enable him to assume three key roles during the pandemic. 1. Fauci funded risky coronavirus research linked to Big Pharma and the pursuit of universal vaccines worth trillions of dollars. 2. He was the behind-the-scenes advisor who, with his hand-picked experts, pushed the intelligence community to endorse a natural animal origin to hide his own dangerous research. Oh. Damn. Thank you, Shadow Warden. Fauci became the national's pandemic's pundit. He did. And publicly published lies, disinformation, and censorship. Oh my God, this is insane. We're almost done with this. Fauci's relationship with the intelligence community drove intelligence and public narratives. Throughout the pandemic, Fauci and politicized leaders within the international community created a self-serving secular reporting loop. He provided hand-picked, NIH-funded scientists to advise the international community. The input shaped official intelligence assessments, which were then publicly cited as scientific consensus to refute the lab leak theory. Oh. This. Are you serious, Buster Voodoo? You gotta be kidding me. Are you serious? Fauci also has a $400,000 pension? How does he get this much money? How do the Democrats get this much money? I don't understand. When you look at Ilhan Omar and look at Fauci, and look at all those fucking Democrats in Congress, how they make millions and millions and millions of money? They're supposed to be public servants. How are they getting all this money? Oh my God. Jesus. According to the hundreds of reviewed emails, the international community almost always incorporated his recommendations. Fauci promoted a fraudulent paper whose publication he helped prompt as the legitimate information for intelligence community consideration. Senior scientists praised Fauci not as a policymaker, but as an unbiased guide to the real coronavirus experts, while ignoring experts who might dissent from his narratives. Offshore money. This is insane. Yeah, people got sick after the injection. Yes, they did. The correspondence released today directly contradicts Fauci's 2024 testimony to the House Select Subcommittee on the Coronavirus Pandemic. In the hearing, while under oath, Fauci was repeatedly asked whether he spoke to the FBI, CIA, DIA, or any U.S. intelligence agency concerning viral research before, during, or after. And he dodged the questions before falsely stating, "not to my knowledge," about COVID. Oh my God. Retaliation against truth seekers. Testimony from multiple whistleblowers reveal intelligence analysts who challenged Fauci's COVID origin conclusions faced threat of retaliation, were marginalized, and often suffered career setbacks. The silenced dissent and fostered a culture where truth was sacrificed to conformity and credible evidence was buried. Wow. The following are examples of the accounts, whistleblower accounts, that Director Gabbard was referred to the intelligence community's inspector general. 1. A contractor was terminated just after days after coming forward to the Office of Director of National Intelligence as a whistleblower. 2. Managers reminded analysts who advocated for the lab leak hypothesis that leadership would determine which analysts would be promoted. The message was clear. Disagreement with the manipulated finding would derail careers. And then 3. Senior leaders allegedly set up roadblocks for whistleblowers, removing anonymity from the complaint process by insisting managers or attorneys be present at the Office of Director or something, National Intelligence meetings, creating an atmosphere of intimidation. Oh my God. There's a link to the document. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna look through this. This is just unclassified. Oh, the index. Okay. So the first one is International Assessment Report COVID lab modification conditions present at Wuhan. Present in late of 2019. Oh my God. What? There's a lot of redacted information in here. I kind of wonder why. Oh. This report evaluates the hypothesis that SARS-CoV-2 strain was a consequence of lab experiments and the outbreak began following an accident. We examined something conditions at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Our assessment about necessary conditions being present at the Wuhan Institute of Virology is based on scientific publications. Oh my God. Jesus. And then this is the research that they're citing to. They do cite an accident here. So they have... We judge the following conditions need to be met in an accidental release of a laboratory modified strain capable of producing COVID-19 outbreak. The presence of precursor viruses, laboratory use of reverse genetic systems to modify the coronavirus, laboratory testing, and accidents. Oh, okay. And then they have access, use of reverse genetic systems to modify basically the coronavirus. Virus experiments with human ACE2 receptors, lacks biosafety practices or accidents with coronavirus mouse. Oh my God. Most likely the redactions reveal things we know about the Wuhan lab that might expose to spy methods we used to collect it. That's probably true. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. What else did they have here? Let's see, because I think they're just in sections, so this is just something else. Okay, this is an email. All right, let me fix the email thing so we can see it better. Hold on. Okay. Robert Kennedy Jr. and Children's Health Defense call for congressional investigation of COVID origin. So this is something published in 2020. This is, yeah, nothing, like, none of this should be redacted. I don't understand why it needs to be redacted. What is this? Weekly accomplishments 2021. In support of the president 90-day COVID review, recent accomplishments include recommended delete. So they recommend deleting something, the first section. They are expecting a published report tomorrow about NCMI's collaboration with Germans. No new information to move the needle. China may have potentially new... of COVID challenge earlier due to a published report in the summer of 2019. This could also be a metadata error in which DIA is still trying to verify. What? Okay, we got an email here. COVID origins, Dr. Fauci's recommendations. Thank you for the feedback in this particular case. Given Dr. Fauci's backgrounds, we absolutely would like to follow up on his outreach suggestions. In this case, he's not a policymaker. He's a SME with a wealth of knowledge about current and historical research, who probably knows better than most who are the real coronavirus experts. This is crazy. What the hell? So, oh, thank you, history subject matter expert. So basically, they're saying, you know what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he should tell us who we need to talk to because he's a subject matter expert and we clearly don't know anything. Let's just trust him, bro. Oh, what? This is insane. What the fuck is... Oh my god. Oh, no. Oh. Hi. Setting aside the process for contacting whatever individuals on any subject, I think the first question is whether the NIC wants to make an effort after ways whether to take a policymaker's recommendations on who we should consult as part of an intelligence community study, particularly given the very strong views on the subject and statements regarding their own conclusions. Oh, so this person is saying, okay, we're gonna read it from the bottom. You know, we're gonna read it from the bottom. I'm gonna run and get some ice. Tester, yeah, I'm gonna run and get some ice. And we will read this from the bottom up because this is fucking insane. Oh my god. All right, I will be right back. Busabudu, thank you for the ice redemption. Hello, Max Payne. Sudden Booch, the sentence for all of them. Yeah, they all need to go to jail for this. Seriously, I do need to get some ice. This is insane. This is so insane. I will leave this up so you guys can read it and I'll be right back. This is crazy. This is all levels of crazy. All right, we're back. Thank you. This is insane. Anthony Way says happy Father's chair, the Father's Day chair. This is a really comfortable chair. I really like this chair. It's like really old. I can like go all the way back. It's super comfortable. And what I like about this chair is there has knobs to kind of see like how hard it should have your back, and then it can hug your back. So it really helps with back pain too. And I get lower back pain for obvious reasons. So it's helpful for that too. So I really like this chair. It's a comfortable chair. It's a comfortable chair. They should go to jail for this stuff, in my opinion. They should go to jail. This is absolutely bananas that they can get away with this. All right, so we're gonna read from the bottom up. The bottom up. All right. Okay, so Alan, the article that Dr. Fauci highlighted last week is attached, and those authors whose views he thought were more particularly important were these three people. As discussed, it might be worth considering the article. And there you go. Jeff just said it. Hello, Patrick. How are you? I'm talking to these individuals in connection with the 90-day study. Okay. Something. We can further discuss based on my chat. Okay, so this person says, for those who don't know me, I'm whatever, and as such leading the internal intelligence community 90-day COVID origin study. Per below, Dr. Fauci recommended that the intelligence community reach out to the below individuals who are co-authors of the attached paper of the study. Something is on the list of subject matter experts the intelligence community had already consulted. Blah, blah, but blah, and blah, blah. Something, as far as I know, neither has been consulted. As of today, we have 43 days before our final paper is due to the president. We're going to reach out to them. We need to do so ASAP. Okay. All right. Then the other person says, and I like this. I think the question is whether the NIC wants to make the effort after it weighs whether to take a policymaker's recommendations on who they should consult as part of an intelligence community study, particularly given the very strong views on the subject and statements regarding their own conclusions. And then, of course, the response is like, hey, he's not a policymaker. He's a subject matter expert. Okay, he made himself a subject matter expert because he created COVID. Yeah, it's no longer a conspiracy. It's all true. It is all true now. Yep, it's all true. This is insane. Star Platinum, I don't know exactly what you're doing. But this is what that means. But this is absolutely crazy. This is insane. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. This is another declassified. I think it's notes from a meeting. Something met with the WCPMC met with the Director of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, Dr. Fauci, to present our analysis on COVID origins, as well as our approach. He was interested in our work and asked for specifics on the type of experiments that Chinese were conducting in the fall of 2019. He keyed on the specifics, whatever he did not appear to be aware of something. He highlighted the importance of getting the samples from individuals at, this is the Wuhan testing area, who were ill in the fall of 2019. He encouraged the intelligence community to examine something. And then he wondered out loud whether the USG had formally made this request to China. Okay. Dr. Fauci expressed concern about Beijing's quick and thorough cleaning of the Huan seafood market. He noted that Beijing may have made a serious epidemiological misstep that could have destroyed key clues as to how it began. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. So he said, this is you're searching for a needle in a haystack, so don't bother looking. No, this is amazing, Siru. This is amazing. I did not know this was a thing. Oh my God. I might cut this into a video. 17 years is no small confinement. This is crazy. I'm just, hello Quasar, how are you in Rumble? Much appreciated. This is absolutely crazy. We have 4 viewers in Twitch. Hello, we have 20 over in Kick. We have 6 people over in Rumble. Hello, and we have 50 people over in YouTube. Welcome, welcome. This is absolutely crazy. I don't think this is a rabbit hole. I think this is much needed information. That's true. Just because it is a conspiracy does not mean it's fake. Cage says, real talk, my best buddy in the Navy just told me he got kicked out of the reserves for refusing the vaccine. Can he sue? What year did he get kicked out? So I'm asking because, and well, this would be military. I don't know about, yeah, I just read it. I don't know about a military law. So I don't know what military law would say for I'm assuming being discharged. I don't know military law. What I can tell you, civilly they could sue. There is an 8th Circuit case that just came down reviving the claims of an employee who refused to take the vaccine and refused to wear a mask, and they got fired for that. And the 8th Circuit recently said he had a claim to bring against his employer. So but I don't know exactly what military law is because I don't know anything about military code. So I don't know what it would look like in the military. If he was honorably or dishonorably discharged, I don't know what that will look like. So I don't have an answer for that. I don't know. Lawrence says, yes, he can sue the military. He wouldn't be the first. UCMG can't stop that. Well, definitely he should look at some attorneys that do that type of law and talk to them. I would definitely encourage him to go talk to attorneys, but I don't know military code, so I wouldn't be able to let you know. Some people are just being reinstated, but it's case by case basis via the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Oh, thank you, Cavitano. Much appreciated. I don't know. The answer is I don't know. But have him talk to an attorney that does military law. Yeah, like I just do, just generally, just for people, just for the new people in chat, if you don't know me or if you're new. Abe is in chat. How long have you had this page? Well, Abe, I just started streaming to Rumble, like 2 days ago. So I just started streaming into Rumble. So for folks that don't know, I do corporate law, employment and labor law. So I don't, I know a little bit about immigration because immigration sometimes falls within the labor and employment context. So I know enough enough to be dangerous. I would say that. But I would not represent somebody in immigration court. But I have done immigration forms for companies that want to keep somebody here, want to give them a green card via the process of a work visa, which is really, really hard to do anyway. And it takes a really, really long time. It's not a quick, easy fix to do that. Or I do H-1B visas and things like that, but I don't know. But so that's generally what I do know. So if anything outside of that scope, I could learn, but I would not be able to be an expert on it. So I don't know. But he should definitely talk to somebody. They yell at him for wear a mask and test that vacation. Take vacation for safety. Yeah, a lot of people did that. A lot of people lost their jobs because of that. He'll likely need a former JAG. Yeah, I was gonna go to JAG, and then I didn't meet the criteria because of some of my health conditions. Because I do have some health conditions that would prevent me from, meeting that criteria. That was before I knew you could apply for an exemption for those health conditions. Because if I had known, then I would have applied for an exemption, and then I would have joined JAG. So I really wanted to join JAG. That was like my dream job. It's too late now. I'm too old now, I think. I don't know if they have an age requirement. I think they do, right? They have age requirements to join JAG. But that was my dream job, to join JAG. But Sadly, did not work out. Probably for the best. All right. Oh, I can't. All right, then I'll look at it. All right, so no one should expect the Chinese Communist Party to cooperate with a real inquiry with the origins of COVID-19. More disappointing is a lack of candor from American scientists and officials whose conflict of interest deserves more scrutiny. I agree with this. Yeah. Wow. Wow. As senior Chinese public health officials said, World Health Organization's plan did not respect common sense and violate science. The Chinese Foreign Ministry has called instead for an investigation into Fort Detrick, a U.S. military lab. The Wuhan Institute of Virology official said that his lab did not contact, preserve, or study the novel coronavirus, and it never designed, made, or leaked the virus. Okay. This is crazy. Let's see what else is there. Should be tracking this one. Okay. Where's my ice? Is that my ice? This is crazy. The virus possesses a biological characteristic that is not found in nature. Data shows that COVID-19 cases stem from a single introduction into humans. This runs contrary to previous pandemics where there were multiple spillover events. Wuhan is a home to China's foremost SARS research lab, which has a history of conducting gain-of-functions research at inadequate biosafety levels. Wuhan Institute of Virology researchers were sick with COVID-like virus in the fall of 2019, months before COVID was discovered at the wet market. By nearly all measures of science, if there was evidence of a natural origin, it would have already surfaced. This is accurate. This is accurate. This is crazy. Oh my God. This is insane. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is insane. Our understanding is that he wasn't recorded on visitor logs, but he was appearing frequently at the CIA. What? You can have all the ice you want, Max Payne? Oh my God, this is crazy. This must be like a discussion. Oh, this is an interview, I think. Oh my God. This is crazy. Oh my God. A rabbit hole indeed. Wow. This is just all levels of crazy. But I guess it just really boils down to what did he do? And it has like 4 parts of it. It looks like it's definitely a lot of information. It looks like definitely has a lot of information that was not released and that they're not letting us see. Oh, that's crazy. We can have some ice. I always suspected something was going on in Wuhan. No one discusses the ramifications. I don't understand how they can get away with this stuff. Mars says it's more than just China. It's a lot of Americans and Australians working there too. Of course. I mean, if Fasha was there, of course there were other Americans there. Yeah. That is so crazy. And now they called us back after we refused to take that jab after they told us to go. I can see that. No, Anthony, you cannot have Diet Coke. I will share in the ice, but not the Diet Coke. Definitely not the Diet Coke. That's a level of crazy. Oh my God. That's crazy. Do you hear about the labs that the Russians found in Ukraine? Where they've been working on vaccines for COVID since 2017? No. Oh my God. Nick Havoc says, I have been vindicated for saying this all since 2019. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you are. You're vindicated. The mistake he used was to use level 2 for a level 3 virus. Yeah. I don't have any Coke Zero. I like Coke Zero. I like Diet Coke. I like both of those. I like Diet Coke and I like Coke Zero. But I only have Diet Coke here, at least. This is so crazy. Oh my god. This is all levels of crazy. This is insane. They found over 20 labs. Oh no. This is so bad. This is so bad. And they did this and so many Americans died because this is what they ended up doing. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Hold on. 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 There we go. 20 labs. 20 labs. That is crazy. 20 fucking labs. That is fucking insane. Oh my god, you have a frozen Coke slushie? Oh! You're so lucky. Oh my god, imagine. I would love... Oh, if I could make like my own slushies. Oh my god, Diet Coke. Yes, please. Yes, please. Like, sign me up for that. Did you steal the biolabs in California in Vegas? What? Oh my god. That is crazy. No, I did not see that. That is crazy. Alright, I do have another Diet Coke. Especially love it in powder form. Do they have Diet Coke in... I don't think you're talking about Diet Coke anymore, Shadow Warden, just to let you know. I'm not sure if you're talking about the same thing I'm talking about here. Really? Vegas Biolab. Well, you have a link. Send me the link. You can send me the link on Discord or an X. Actually, you can only send me messages on X if you are verified. Big it's not following. Thank you for the follow. Slushy Cokes are not hard to make. How do you make them? Like, let me know how I make them so I can make them. I don't like cherry. I don't like cherry. No, this is a thing. This will sound really weird. Totally okay if it sounds really, really weird. Totally okay if it sounds absolutely weird. But this is the thing. Generally, I like my Diet Coke to taste like it's like sand. Why am I in trouble, Leon? How am I in trouble? How am I in trouble? Oh my god. Leon, why am I in trouble? Coke is bad for your stomach? Oh my god. Okay, I'm texting you right now, Leon. Why am I in trouble? No, I don't like Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi at all. Got her in the first half and then she realized I wasn't talking about Coca-Cola. Yeah, I assumed you were talking about Coke until, like, Diet Coke, I mean. Why? How am I in trouble, Leon? How? How am I in trouble? By the way, happy Father's Day, Leon. Sam, that is weird. It is weird. But this is the thing. That's kind of how Diet Coke generally tastes. Diet Coke, because Devil Unrest says Leon keeping his woman in line. He keeps me in line all the time. Peter Winkle, thank you for the follow. How am I in trouble? Oh my god, I don't understand. Oh, root, like, you mean like a root beer float? No, so Diet Coke, if you think about it, it tastes like it's sand, right? It has like the sparkly gas bubbly thing, and it just basically tastes like it's sand, and it's good. Just don't put her in the kitchen. Why am I fucking in trouble? I don't understand. Slushy is ice syrup. I don't add sand to... Oh, I'm sorry, Leon. Okay. Leon says, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I was out with my dad and you up and vanished and didn't tell me you were streaming. I'm sorry, Leon. I assumed you would know I was streaming. Oh. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I checked my phone when I did. Spice latte. I don't like spice lattes. I don't like. I'm very particular about what I do like. So I don't like Pepsi. I love Diet Coke. Coke Zero is good, but I like Diet Pepsi more. But Coke Zero is still good, so I will still drink that. If I go to a restaurant and they only have Pepsi, then I will then just have water instead. Because Diet Pepsi is gay. Diet Pepsi is gay. Buster Buddha says powdered Coke will definitely help you lose weight. I don't think I want to lose weight that way. I'm okay. Oh yeah, no, I said I probably was not gonna stream today depending on how I felt because I was really sick yesterday. If you guys watch Saturday Night Hypnosis, you will. I don't know if you could tell that I was feeling sick. But I was struggling because I had like a bad stomach flu, so I was really struggling. But I was trying to just be engaged, and then right after SNH like finished, I just died, and I was just it was not good. It was not good. Last night was tough because I was just pretty sick, and I was sick before, so I was like running like a low grade fever, and I was just in a lot of pain. But you know, when you commit to a stream, you commit to the stream. If it was just my own channel, then I would have just canceled. But it's not my channel. It's Hypnotic's channel, so I want to make sure I show up and bring my A game as much as I can. But Leon said I didn't look like I was sick, so hopefully it didn't show that I was feeling pretty sick yesterday. But yeah, if it was my channel, I'll be like, yeah, whatever, I will just skip streaming, because there's been days where I do stop streaming. Like if there's days where like I'm just really sick, or I'm like really overwhelmed with work, if it is my channel, I'll be like, yeah, fuck that shit, I'll just close it up and be like, I'm not streaming today. I know like the other day when I had like so many deadlines, I was like, I didn't stream on that Sunday. I didn't stream that Monday. And I was like so stressed out. I was like making myself like, I was so stressed out. I felt sick and like just really nauseous because I was so stressed out because of the work that I needed to get done. And I was like, I can't like be productive. There is no way I can be productive on camera when I'm feeling like this crappy. And I just needed to take the day off. Damn, sorry you died. Luckily you got better. I know, right? Luckily I got better. She turned me into a newt. I got better. I love Monty Python. I was sick yesterday, but I'm better now. I'm definitely better now. Do I like root beer? No, I don't. I don't like root beer. So going back to like the stuff I'm very particular about, coffee generally is okay. I don't like coffee just generally as coffee. It's like I don't drink coffee. I will drink tea. My favorite is ginger lime tea. That's my favorite tea. So that's the tea that I drink. So I was drinking that tea yesterday to help my stomach. And it did help a lot. So I like that. And I like green tea and I like white tea. Those generally are the teas that I gravitate to. So if those teas are not available, then I will not drink tea. I would just drink water instead. Oh no, Abe's gonna get used to sick all the time. No, Abe, don't get sick. I do love green tea. I do. But I prefer ginger lime better. So no, I don't like Earl Grey. I will drink Earl Grey sometimes, but I try not to. So generally if I'm gonna drink tea, it's gonna be the lime, lemon, ginger. Then it's gonna be green tea, and then it's gonna be white tea. If those are not around, I will not drink tea. It's just the same thing as like if I go to a restaurant or something and they only have Pepsi products, I will not drink Pepsi. I will rather have water or pass out and die rather than drink Pepsi. Jasmine tea is good. Yeah. Hey, Brimstone, I'm just happy you eat meat. Yeah, steak is amazing. I don't think I've ever had turmeric tea, Caviteno. I don't think I ever have. I don't think I ever have. But coffee, I don't like coffee. I don't like coffee. The only way I will drink coffee, just not great. So don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. Just grow your own food. Yeah, you betcha. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. Do what I say, not what I do. The only way that I drink coffee is if it is soy latte. Because if I eat things with too much like dairy, it will make my stomach hurt. So I generally try to do soy or almond milk instead, or just the thing without the milk protein. So I'll do a soy latte, and I will add 7 shots of espresso to it to make it worthwhile, to make it pack a punch. So again, don't do as I do as I say, and I say don't do what I do. Here in the UK, 30 C, New York, oh, it's 30 Celsius. 30 Celsius. I don't know what 30 Celsius is. Somebody please help me. What is 30 Celsius in Fahrenheit? Shadow Warden says, I will never take instruction from Sevvy outside of law. Yeah, exactly. I would say the only times you should actually listen to what I'm, oh my God, to what I'm saying would be one, I hit my elbow and I hurt. I'm in pain now. I'm in pain. Yeah, soy for women are fine because I'm female. Soy does lead to more estrogen levels, which is okay for women, but not okay for men. Oh my God. Okay. Straight cis male says it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Zebra says it's 86 degrees. Blue octopus is 80. Bully dog Conrad says 55. What? The range for 30 degrees Celsius apparently is anywhere between 50 degrees and 86. Oh my God. Okay, 86 degrees, got it. Several people are saying 86 degrees, so I'm gonna go with this 86. Oh no. Oh, Sammy got bruised herself again. I know, Cage. I did. It hurt. It hurt. It got hurt. I got hurt. I got hurt. I'm in pain now. Oh my God. Okay. Westward Smile says, I'm in the sun getting skin cancers. 109. Oh my God. Are you okay? Do you need help? Are you okay? Is this the time where we have to interfere, do an intervention, and say, hey, Westward Smile, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? No, I hate being in pain. I'm such a baby. Ask Leon. I don't know if he's still in chat. Ask Leon. I am such a baby when it comes to pain and being in pain, being sick. I dislike being sick with a passion. I dislike being in pain. I would rather never be in pain. I'm okay not being in pain. There is no reason for anybody to ever be in pain. That's insane. No, thank you. Well, thank you, Cavitano. I appreciate it. Give him some of your ice. There you go. Westward, I will give you some of my ice. Right, Leon? I'm such a baby when it comes to being in pain. Right? Just agree with me, boy. He used it on his throat. Yeah, she's absolutely a baby. Yeah. She dislikes pain but gets tattoos. Hey, listen. Tattoos are worth it. Okay? Tattoos are worth it. They're the only pain that are worth it. The only pain that are worth it. But I'm excited. So the update on my tattoo is it's probably not going to happen until next Saturday. So that's going to be really, really fun to do that, to check it out, to see how it looks. I'm so excited. So on Tuesday, After work, I'm gonna stop by. We're gonna map out the rest of the tattoo part and see how it looks, to see if we need to change anything. Because so far, every time I have gone there, something's not right. I didn't like it. We change it, or we both like it on paper, and then when he goes ahead and then puts it on my stomach, then we're both like, nah, no, this is not good. So yeah, so then that point, I think we got a good plan. I'm not gonna live stream that tattoo. No, I don't think that would be okay, but I might do like a video or something like that. So on Tuesday, he's gonna get everything ready. He's gonna map it out, and then we're gonna put it on my stomach to kind of see how it looks, to see if we both like it, or if we need to change something. And then Saturday is when I do get my tattoo. So Saturday we'll have to move the watch party earlier, instead of doing it at 1 p.m. Central Time. I don't scream. It's painful, but I don't scream. It's painful. You have to white knuckle it. There's some areas that hurt more. Low key, not looking forward to Saturday, because part of the tattoo, so it's gonna come down. They already did the lower portion, and part of it is gonna come from the bottom up. It's gonna go up, and then it's gonna connect to my sternum tattoo, and that means he's gonna be tattooing over my rib cage, and that is going to be so painful. Oh no, Cage, it looks amazing. Sorry, it looks amazing. The stomach is a sensitive area. We're going with a super soft tattoo to it. So it's like grays. It's not like this. It's not like this. It's, if you think about like the soft grays inside. Hold on. If you see the soft grays in the, hold on. If you see the soft grays here, or you see the soft grays here. Hold on. Soft grays here. It is a soft color like this. It's not going to be black. It's not going to be black. So it's going to, so because the idea is to make it very feminine, and to make it really cute. So it's not going to be anything weird. It's not going to be anything weird like that. So, but it's going to be, I think, fun. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, so it's gonna be gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So it goes like, basically it's just the lower stomach and it's gonna go up, but it looks really good. I don't know. This is supposed to be a long tattoo. It's supposed to come up and then come around, but I kind of like it like this. So I don't know if I want to finish the arm. I might just leave it like this. I might just leave it like this completely. So, and just leave it like that. So I don't know, man. I think I'm okay with this. Cause like at the beginning I wanted to do the full arm, but now I'm just kind of happy with how it is. And I just don't think I need it. I need the entire arm or anything like that. So I'm kind of happy with how it looks right now. Max Payne says, I could never decide what to get tattooed on me, too indecisive. Yeah, you're gonna live forever with it. So tattoos are not for everybody. So they're not really for everybody. So like, definitely like, don't, if you don't know and you're not committed to it, just don't do it, because it's gonna stay on your body. You know, when you're 90 years old, you're still gonna have that tattoo. So it's gonna be a forever thing. And it's more of like, if you want it or not. So I just, you know, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, I just like it how it looks. I just like it like this. I don't think I need to do my whole arm. I kind of like it like this. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this and just not do anything more. No, I'm not gonna get a Hello Kitty tattoo. No. Highlander says, my first tattoo took me 6 years to decide. My second one took me 2 hours. Yeah. A lot of my oh, I will never do a face tattoo. No, never. Are you kidding me? No, never. My tattoos generally took a long time for me to decide what to get. And it's definitely because again, like it's gonna live in your body, and you have to make sure that you actually do love it and you like it. So I wouldn't do it if you're not sure. I don't plan to be around at 90, but point taken. Yeah. Well, you never know. Oh, you got a 199 tattoo. What's for smile? That's so cool. That is pretty cool. No, I will never get a neck tattoo. No. Like most of the time, like most of my tattoos are like in my back, so they're on my back, so people generally don't see them. You know, or like I just, you know, just I have a lot of floral type of tattoos. They're just very girly tattoos, you know. And because again, it's just I want it to be girly. I want it to be feminine. I want them to look cute. And the reason why I get tattoos is just for me. Is just for something that I like. So like I really love the flowers because I really like it. It's so cute. I love it. I love like this like area here. I mean, it's like twisted because you guys don't see it. Like maybe like this better. You know, it's like right centered there. The lines, the circle, the lines and everything. The line work is perfect. I love the line work that he did. So it looks just absolutely good and amazing, and I really like it. So it is pretty cool. So I have that tattoo, and then I have like this tattoo here that I really love. It says "Love me for who I am," which is really cute. So it's just really nice phrase that I just generally like. It's just kind of cute. But I think like just in terms of like out facing ones, those are the tattoos that I kind of like. The most of my other tattoos are in my back, which most people don't see. No, I'm not gonna get an ooh tattoo on my neck. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I will never tattoo my face or my neck. No. That's crazy. No, that is crazy. Plus, I have to be able to cover it up too when I'm in court. No, I'm not gonna get a chromie tattoo. No. Oh, an anime tattoo would be fun. An anime tattoo would be fun. Yeah, I need to be able to cover them up. If you do anything on your neck, you know, that would be, you know, people can, yeah, you just said that. You go, Buster Booty just said that. I'm not gonna show you my back cage. Noah. Leon has seen my back tattoos. Yes, he has. You could get something cute behind your ear. I guess I could. Abe says my ass, my back, my dong, my sack. Wow, Abe, you're gonna get tattoos, all of those. Wow. An Asuka tattoo. Oh, okay. An Asuka tattoo would be amazing. Oh my god. I could maybe design it. I could design it. Oh my god. Okay. I can't do it right now because I'm designing a tattoo for Smoo. And I'm still doing his. No, I'm not gonna show my back. It's not that type of stream. It's not that type of stream. I'm not gonna show my back. What about teenage no. I don't want a Mike Tyson face tattoo. That is weird. No. How about investing the tattoo money into something that can get you more money? Well, think you're true vintage. That's accurate. You could definitely invest that there. But the only tattoo I'm just gonna finish the tattoo thing that I kind of talked about, and I think I'm gonna be done with tattoos for sure. I think I'm pretty satisfied. I don't think I need any more. I'm good. I think I'm good. Yeah. But it's always good. And people use their money however they want to use it. That's accurate. Cage! Cage says, I hope Leon has seen more than just your back. Well, Leon, I don't know. No, I will never tattoo my lips either. There are people who tattoo like their eyes and to have like a permanent eyeliner, or like they tattoo like their lips to have like permanent lipstick. No, I'm good. I can never decide how I want my makeup. Why would I want to tattoo that? No, thank you. No, that sounds way too... I don't have hooves. Oh my god. Jeez, I have normal feet. Oh my god. You guys are insane. Max says, I put all my tattoo money into bullets and bourbon. You know what? I approve of that. I approve of that. Bullets of bourbon. Although I would probably like add like maybe change it from like bourbon to whiskey or vodka. That's what I would do if it was me. But I approve of bullets and bourbon. That's good. Good place to spend your money, get more guns. Normal feet don't take Kita. Kita is so weird. I already told Kita, I think like people were saying that you were getting men to send you feet pictures and that's why you had to miss as an age. Immediately he just sent me a crying emoji. He's like, why? X-ray girl has eyebrow tattoos. Oh, does she really? Oh, I did not know that. Did not know that. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I'm okay with my eyebrows. Why would I tattoo eyebrows? I'm okay with my eyebrows. My eyebrows look pretty decent. I don't think I need to tattoo them. I'm good. Bullets and Bourbons would be a kick-ass band name. Yes, it would. No, I'm not gonna get a Leon tattoo. No. The worst you can do is ask to look like a demon. Oh my god. Hey, what? Because of the eyes? No. You guys are crazy. You guys are insane. Quasar and Rumble says 30 degrees is just nice, fun, sun, tan day, and not global climate, new world order BS. Yeah. I'll take a 2% finder's fee for what? What are you guys doing? You guys are crazy. You guys are nuts. You guys are absolutely nuts. You guys are insane. You guys need God. You should go. You should do what I say and not what I do, and go to mass and pray. Do what I say, not what I do. What about a bird tattoo? Nah, I'm good. I hate Taco Bell. I hate Taco Bell with a passion. Taco Bell sucks. There's nothing good about Taco Bell. The only reason why you would ever go to Taco Bell is to get diarrhea. So why would you ever want to go to Taco Bell? Why? Like, don't do that. That's gross. You can be better than that. Hey, Sturgeon, let's go. Sturgeon and Patrick, thank you. You both went to church today. Struggle Batty sent a 5 pounds super chat. My first tattoo will be of 2 horses tag boxing Jason Statham top a skyscraper. Oh my god, in the middle of an apocalypse with a nuclear bomb. That is amazing. That is amazing. The picture, if you think about it. Jesus has entered the chat. Yeah. Hey, in my defense, Jesus is with me every day. And he's probably very, very disappointed in me. So, nuclear bomb apocalypse. Okay, so we're talking about a city that is in pieces, shredded, torn down. Nuclear bomb. I don't know if you want a nuclear bomb in the distance. And a skyscraper with broken windows and like things coming out of it all jagged and weird and shit. Jason Statham with his fist up like this, being like, what's up? What's up? You know, and then the 2 horses right there. The 2 horses tag boxing. That sounds like such a kick-ass tattoo that, my dude, if you get it, please put it on Twitter and tag me so I can see it. That sounds pretty cool. Mexican pizzas rule. What is a Mexican pizza? I've never heard of a Mexican pizza. Rather be sweating, cold gets painful. Oh, you mean like for the weather? For the weather? Oh, Cavitino is allergic to the cold. There we go. You see, you could have also gotten a doctor's letter, so you didn't have to wear skirts in school. Well, I mean, guys don't wear skirts, but you know what I mean. Taco Bell is amazing. They gave us a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. I've never had that. I've never had that, so I don't know what that would taste like. Mexican pizza is the same as all the Mexican food: meat, beans, cheese on a tortilla. I'm not really that big into beans, so that sounds disgusting. I would say some frijoles are okay, but I'm such a bad Latina, guys. I hate beans. No, I prefer potatoes. That's the best part. Got it. What about a Geeks and Gamers set too? No, I'm good. Do you have food poisoning? You go to Taco Bell, you'll be fine. Your bathroom will not, though. Yeah, I'm sure that is accurate. Found that no sugar version of Baja Blast from Redcon called Baja Bomb. Oh, wow. Can we tell? Send me the link. Cage says, don't hate us foot guys. Usually works well for me. No, you're fine. You can like feed all you want. I was making fun of Kita. I was not making fun of people that like feet generally. I'm just making fun of Kita. I'm allergic to the cold. Hey, I was only allergic to the cold because I didn't want to wear skirts. And they were forcing me to wear skirts. And I don't like that. That was not cool. I had to make sure that I could get away with not wearing skirts. I don't know, Leon, if you ever heard me potato. Sevvy's Irish by injections. No, potatoes are yummy. I love potatoes. Did you ever have a Whataburger? No, I've never been to Whataburger. Never. Leon, did you ever hear my story about how I got out of wearing skirts at school? I don't know if you have, but I told that story earlier. It's definitely not one of my alt accounts, I promise. Oh my god. Okay, got it. Well, some of the alt accounts, I hope they were alt accounts that were subscribing to the channel needed Jesus. So I'm glad we're done and past that. A tattoo of a potato. No, not tattoo of a potato. Not a tattoo of a potato at all. No. The coldest I've ever survived is -12, says Satin Booch. The coldest that I've ever survived in Minnesota is it's for sure like -40s. -42, -45. That's the coldest I have ever been outside here in Minnesota. Minnesota has amazing cold weather. Yeah. You come for the cold weather, you stay because it's awesome. Just saying. If you have not been to Minnesota, you need to. We have the Mall of America, which is the biggest mall of America. And Nevis has an ice rink where you can go ice skating. We have ice sculptures in the winter and you can go around. We have a big ice castle that you can go walk to. So they make an ice castle in St. Paul, and I think they moved it from St. Paul somewhere else now, but they have a big ass ice castle. It's so good, it's so amazing. Everything is made out of ice. It's the best ever. I love the ice castle. Jesus fucking needs me. Oh, Jesus, stay them, you slags! I love it. Oh my god, if I could, I would totally like put you on screen, but I'm not using OBS, so I can't do that. Oh my god, this is amazing. Jesus fucking needs me. This Jesus, stay them. Oh my god. I guess I can't ice skate. Oh. Is she allergic to cold? She lives in Minnesota. Very weird. Listen. We talked about how I'm actually not allergic to the cold. I just did it because I didn't want to wear a fucking skirt in school. Okay, that was the uniform. Black beans. They're called frijoles. Black beans are called frijoles. I wouldn't say they're my least favorite. I hate all other beans. So the only beans I would eat would be frijoles, but I don't like beans generally, period. I love ice. I do love ice. Jersey has an American dream. Pretty sure the biggest call not E. I'm not sure what that means either. Should I get a tattoo of a can of Goya frijoles? No, thank you. I'm good. No. I stay for the leering centers. I need them. Hey, listen, we all need the leering centers. The leering centers did a lot of good, particularly for Ilhan Omar, who became a multimillionaire because of the leering centers. See, Sevvy, beans make you fart. If you're not used to it, maybe. I don't know. I don't generally eat beans. I don't generally eat beans. Hello, God of the Sea. Welcome. This cracker not eating beans says Dizzy Lizzy. Well, exactly. Biggest mall now? Yeah, it is the biggest mall. The Mall of America is absolutely amazing. If you ever get a chance to come to Minnesota, you should check it out. I would also recommend the lakes. We have a lot of really good lakes. If you can go up north, go up north. It's absolutely amazing. You can see the waterfalls. They're pretty fun to do. Go to Lake Superior in Minnesota. Don't go to Lake Superior in Wisconsin because Wisconsin is gay, or Michigan. Michigan is also gay. So no offense to anybody that's from Wisconsin or Michigan, but Minnesota is kind of better than you guys. Just letting you know, okay? Letting you know. Just in case you didn't know, Minnesota is the best Midwest state, in my opinion. Not for politics, because our politics suck. Oh, Lawrence says I'm from Michigan. Lawrence, listen. You have Flint, okay? You have Flint. Enough said. Enough said. Minnesota, we don't have Flint. Yeah, we don't have the Green Bay. Fucking Packers fucking suck ass. You don't want to be a cheesehead? Nah, you don't want that. Who would? Come on. Indiana? Who wants Indiana? Indiana can go fuck itself. You know, Illinois people are weird. You don't need that shit. There's too much crazy shit in the world. Just saying. Just saying. So, yeah. Come to Minnesota. If you're gonna come see Lake Superior, do it here in Minnesota. We have the best natural reserve systems, preserve systems, parks, whatever you want to call it. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. We do take a amazing good care of our parks and our lakes, our waterfalls, and all that shit. So it's absolutely really fun. So I really do think that if you want to have the best experience, you'll have it here. Not in Illinois, not in Wisconsin, not in Michigan. And you all need to see Lake Superior because it's amazing. You have leering centers, yeah. People still go to the mall? Yeah, people go to the mall all the time. Kate says, I love Latinas. You're probably the only one in Minnesota. Probably. I love waterfalls. The waterfalls are so cool. See, it says I can confirm. 1/4 Michiganese and I can't stop looking at Sevvy. Well, there you go. I didn't finish all of that, but I'll just leave it like that. I live in Indiana. Oh no, Shadow Warden lives in Indiana. Have the Vikings ever won a Super Bowl? No. Our sports suck. Our sports are horrible. All of our sports teams suck. Never won ever a Super Bowl ever. So it's not gonna happen. King Advisors just raided. Thank you so much for the raid. Yeah. That's hilarious. Jersey Jefferson. That's awesome. Okay. Honestly, though, I've only been to Indiana once, and when I was there in Indiana, I was just passing through. So I don't know much about Indiana. I was just joking. But I did go to Yellowstone. Yellowstone is really fun. If you have ever been there, if you have not been there, you should. And I went to that area with the really big trees that like just go all the way up in the sky. They're so tall. Those trees are so amazing. But to get to those trees, I had to go to south Tennessee to go to those trees. And oh my god, that place was so magical. Nick says, I live in the Rocky Mountains. You lucky bastards. You lucky bastards. That's amazing. Capital says, Washington State got ruined by people moving from California. Yeah. The one thing that I really like about about Washington State would be the old Seattle city. So if you are ever in Seattle, you should go do the tour where they showed you the Seattle that sunk. Because oh my god, that is so cool to go do that. And of course, like when I went and I did that tour, I tried to get the ghost hunting tour, but it was completely sold out, unfortunately. So I had to do that normal tour, which was still pretty cool. It was still super amazing to do. And you just got goosebumps as you were walking in, and you see how actually the city just actually fell down. It fell down. It's so cool though. You should do that. Oh, you need to do the Seattle Underground tour. I also went to this one pizza place in Seattle by the pier that has been on a lot of shows for being haunted. Thank you for the follow. I didn't see who it was. And oh, Hearns. Thank you for the follow, Hearns. And they did the and it's like this, like if you go to the pier, you see the stuff with all the gums and everything that people just leave their gum on the wall. That's disgusting. Don't do that. That's gross. But anyway, there's a really good pizza place there, and it's supposed to be haunted. And 100% recommend that pizza place. It was so good. I've never had pizza that good ever again. Yeah, sunk in Seattle. Yeah. We should all move our capital to Washington. You mean to Seattle? Have I ever been to Houston? Yes, I've been to Houston before. Yes. And I've been to Dallas as well. Maybe the Vikings will win in the near future? No, man. No, not the Vikings. We suck. The Vikings and the Wild suck. No offense. I love the Wild, the Minnesota Wild. I love the Wild. I will go see their games. It just sucks that their stadium is so far away, because their stadium is in St. Paul, and St. Paul is like so far away from reality. It's just so far away. So it sucks. So I mostly just watch them, when I can, when I can do it on streaming and stuff, because I don't pay for cable. That's retarded. Or if somebody else has tickets or they have free tickets, and I will go. But it's like takes me forever to get there, so that's a pain. It's always a pain to find parking and everything. But it is really fun to go see hockey. I love hockey. That's one of the reasons why my tea kettle melted. So I was watching hockey, right? I was busy doing all the shit. But oh man, the Wild never gonna win. It's never gonna win, and that's okay. Yeah. It's not Vikings. They're never gonna win. The Twins are never gonna win either. That's okay. The Lynx. It's not gonna happen. So I don't know. I don't have any expectations for any Minnesota sports teams ever to be good. So no, I don't think the Vikings are ever gonna win. I used to know somebody that every year they would put in their work calendar, they would take an entire week off after where they expected the hockey to end, just in case the Wild won. So he would have an entire week off, so he would be ready for like the parade from when the Wild won. I laughed so hard every single year. He no longer works in the place I work at, so I can't make fun of him anymore. Suppose I could send him a message, but he would just make sure to block time off for the hockey parade because the Minnesota Wild won. It's like, in what world do you actually think that the Minnesota Wild is gonna win? Like, way more things would need to change in order for that to happen. So it's not gonna happen. Okay, not Seattle to Olympia. Got it. I'm assuming that's what you mean, Olympia, Washington. Next time, buy a UK kettle that's low electric level with a USA plug. What I have now is I have a water heater boiler thing, where I can just put water, then heat it up. It's safer. I know it like runs, if I let it like run too fast or like too long, it'll still be safe. Clean it constantly though to make sure it is safe and stuff. So like I done things because I figured out I don't pay attention. I lose track of time so much too, all the time. So yeah, it automatically does the boil thing. So I have that. I learned the hard way that I need to buy a rice cooker, right? I have a, what's it called? An air fryer thing too. Because I ended up like burning my hand, like my arm when I was trying to cook eggs. So I've learned to just kind of do stuff, but yeah. Oh, turn it on, it boils, and then it turns itself off. Oh, that is pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. One of my mom's friends visiting Seattle from Georgia got her van broken into. Oh no. Ew. They just stole her dirty laundry? Ew. Yeah, I don't microwave my water. That's retarded. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not good. Don't do that. If Arizona could win, maybe they have a chance. Well, maybe. It could be. Maybe it could be. It could happen. We don't talk about UN kitchens. What? Oh no. I feel offended. No, I did not. I did not see the Spider-Man trailer. Maybe I'll look at it later. Maybe I'll look at it later. Even more idiotic was one of my mom's friend's vehicle was broken into and they stole adult diapers. That is insane that they stole adult diapers. What? That is crazy. Oh my god. That is crazy. That's bananas. That's so bananas. That's so bananas. They just became Somalians. Even Asian people use rice cookers religiously. Yeah. Rice cookers are good. They're easy to do. They make sure that the rice and everything comes out fluffy like it's supposed to. So, yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it there. We're close to the 3-hour mark. I'll look at the Spider-Man trailer later for sure. But let's see who we can raid. Hopefully you guys had fun. If you guys had fun, we'll do more of these. We'll do more chatting streams, just hanging out. But happy Father's Day, by the way, to all the fathers out there. You guys are amazing. Let's see. Blue Octopus, thank you for the 680 jewels. Much appreciated. Hello, hi Raptor. Favorite sister battle. Hello. Okay, apparently nobody is live right now, which makes sense because it's probably Father's Day. So people are doing things with their fathers. Hello, Stuart82. Thank you much for being here today. But we are wrapping up. I'm not going to give him Diet Coke, okay? No. I'm going to go see if I can find food. Thank you, everybody. I will do more of these. Then, I'll do more of these. I finished First Light. Quick review of it. The end of it was better because it was more action based, and then you can come and then do missions, and then those are more action based, so it's a lot better than the other stuff is. So, I don't have a rice cooker. How can I make Mexican rice? You're asking the wrong person. I don't know. But don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you have not already. Later today, I will be with Leon over in his channel doing the Sunday Fun Day stream where we're going to hang out, talk to chat, I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but I'll talk to him later. Bye, everybody. Happy Father's Day. See you on the flip side.
Clocks ticking, screen glow, chat about to light up, headlines look wild. no scripts, no filter, just truth on the mic. If it's breaking tonight, then we breaking it right. Scrolling through the noise, got the signal from static. They spin it one way, we go full cinematic. Facts in the fire, we test what they say. If it don't make sense, we're tearing it away. Chat, pull up, yeah, I see you in the feed. Got the tea, got receipts, got everything you need. No safe takes here, no playing pretend.